Well, Roberto, how are you feeling now that we're 2 days out from your very first game as coach of the Australian volleyball team in a World League match?
Of course, I'm excited because I'm starting this big adventure with Australia here, and because the team and the players really feel, the moment is coming, and of course because we're gonna play against Italy, so I should be excited 100%.
Just on that, what do you make of the Italian squad? Obviously, there's some big names that are missing from that squad. Do you think it's still a pretty strong squad?
Yeah, they miss some players because some of them have some physical problems, so they're resting. Some of them they just finished late the playoff, so they are getting rest. But they still come with some important players, and the group of the players that they're bringing here are quite young. I mean, there are some young players, but I think it's still a good team, and of course it's a big opportunity for us to beat them, to play and start well the World League. So we can say that we really believe that we have our chance, and we want to play our cards, this game.
What did you make of the team after the matches against China? Were you happy with the Australian team's performance? Did they give you what you thought they would give you?
Yeah, we should consider that we are really at the beginning of the new cycle, and we have a lot of new players, young players. So, to compose a team with the players with not so big experiences, of course, take more time than put together the experienced players, So we will take, more time to be together and start to play well. But I can say the games against China give us something. I mean, in sense of quality of how the guys approach the game and the start and the improvement that we did from the first game to the fourth game. So I saw the team, improving day by day, and it was exactly what we were expecting from this stage with the Chinese team.
And you made Tom Edgar captain. Are you worried at all that it might distract him from his game because he's such an important player for the Volleyroos?
He's an important player, he's right, and he can be the leader of this team. And of course, this is what we expecting. We expect to get the team like the most responsible players, and also inside of the court he has the important meaning to attack the important balls, and it makes him, of course, the most important attacker, and he's also the player's more experience here because he's the only one that play in a professional league in this team. Of course, we have to balance the expectation that we have on him. And also we have to balance, what he can produce for the team and what is natural behavior from his side. But I spent some time with him and speaking with him, and he really get well this new position, and he's really happy to be like a leader also for the young guys. So I think he will be one of the key of the new sensation that this kind of team can give us.
And you've had to deal with last year's captain not being available. Not only was he captain, he was also, of course, our best blocker. Is that a disappointment for you? Are you hoping that sort of he'll be back and playing later on this year?
Of course, I was disappointed for Zingel and White because I was in contact with them all the winter, and then we planned to let him come to the national team, and they were, at the beginning they give along all the disponibility to come here, and we even didn't think that they can give up on this, but then 1 week before starting preparation they call us and say they are not coming. So of course I'm disappointed, but it's just for I mean, human relationship, and then what we have to do. We have a lot of young guys, so we cannot think about the players that are not here. So we are happy with the players that we have. We are happy for the young guys because the young guys has a big opportunity. So if some of the oldest players doesn't like to come or they have some different opinion, I mean, I cannot complain about this. I just take the players that I have, and I'm happy with this.
And finally, I mean, nobody knows the Italian team here better than you. Can we beat them this weekend? And do you have inside information that you think will be useful?
Of course, we can beat them. That's what I was starting to say to the players. Hey guys, you have to think we have to beat them. So it's not just that we have to work and practice our legs for jumping, but we have to practice our mind and be ready to be aggressive on this game because this is a young team, so we have nothing to lose, but we have to put the nerve into the court. And I have the feeling that the guys understand this, so they will be ready for a big battle against the Italians.
Are there a lot of players in the Italian side that you haven't seen play before, or have you seen most of them play?
Yeah, there are some young players that I never saw before, so it's quite strange for me. But I mean, I'm so excited about playing against the players like Travica, for example, that I bring in the national team when I was 15 years old. So some experience like this. So of course, for me, you know, will be a personal, particular appointment.
Good luck this weekend, Roberto.
Thank you very much.